All right, welcome to the deep dive. Today we are looking at something that is literally glowing red hot.
It really is.
We're talking about that viral red light nasal device. You've probably seen it. It claims it can create virus-resistant shields inside your nose.
That's the big claim, yeah.
And this thing, it's basically this little USB wand you stick up your nose, has sold over 70,000 units. It promises to cure colds, sinusitis, all for about $40.
Which sounds like a great deal if it works.
Right. So our mission here is to figure out where the bold marketing ends and where the cold, hard science actually begins.
And that distinction is absolutely vital here. I mean, the sources show the marketing claims are just. They jump way beyond what the actual clinical evidence supports.
Okay, so let's get into it. What is the core mechanism here? What's it actually doing?
Well, this is where it gets really interesting. The device uses 660 nanometer red light.
Right.
And there's a real scientific basis for that specific wavelength. It's been studied for a completely different problem.
Not for killing viruses.
No, not for killing viruses or, upgrading your immune system. It's been studied for its anti-inflammatory properties.
So wait, it's more about calming things down, not fighting off invaders.
Precisely. If you look back at the 1997 double-blind studies we found, they tested this. Intranasal red light on patients with allergic rhinitis.
So basically people with really bad hay fever.
Exactly. Chronic, severe hay fever. And that study reported a 72% improvement in symptoms. A huge number.
Okay, that's a massive win for someone with allergies, for sure. But the company is promising something much, much bigger.
They are.
Curing colds, curing sinusitis, and that cellular virus resistance. They even claim 88% of users feel relief after just one day.
And that claim is where the gap between science and, frankly, fantasy becomes a chasm.
Right.
When you dig into the 2018 research, which actually tracked this for congestion, it tells a very different story.
Okay, what did it find?
It found that, yes, patients did see improved nasal congestion 30 minutes after a session. They felt better almost immediately.
And that immediate relief is powerful. If you're suffering, that's what you remember.
It is, but here's the kicker. The symptoms came right back 2 days later. The study concluded that the relief is temporary and subjective.
Subjective, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't objectively improve what scientists call nasal patency in the long term.
Whoa, okay, hold on. Let's pause there. Nasal patency. What exactly is that for everyone listening?
Think of it simply as how open your nasal passages are. The light can make you feel clearer because it temporarily reduces swelling.
Ah, I see.
But it doesn't fundamentally change the physical structure or whatever is causing the congestion in the first place.
So wrapping this all up, what's the final verdict from, medical fact checkers? What does this mean for the person who bought this thing?
The verdict is pretty clear. Red light therapy does have proven benefits for inflammation. So for things like allergic rhinitis, it can help.
It can reduce swelling.
It reduces swelling. But the science absolutely does not support the idea that it cures sinusitis, kills a virus, or prevents you from getting a cold. It's phototherapy for inflammation, not an immune system upgrade.
It seems like a classic case of confusing cause and effect. You feel better for 30 minutes because the swelling went down.
Right.
And the company then sells that feeling as proof that you're fighting off viruses. You, the listener, really need to question that kind of hype.
It's confusing correlation with causation.
Exactly.
When you realize the device works for what it actually does, which is temporary congestion relief, but not for the exciting claims of immunity, the whole value proposition just changes.
It's a temporary tool dressed up as a permanent solution, which really makes you wonder, right? How often do we encounter expensive garbage that just has really, really good marketing? Something to think about next time a quick fix promises to solve a complex problem.